It's finally here. It is Cosmic Fury release day. Oh my gosh, it's already started and it's really, really good. So I am going to be doing reviews, hopefully of every episode. That's at least the plan right now. And I'll be doing full spoilers and everything. So you go watch the episode before you watch this, or if you can't watch the episode, well, I'm going to tell you what happened. And here's what happened. We started with a battle. Now we got to see a bit of the beginning, of course. That was like the trailer or whatever that they showed us, the clip. But oh my gosh, the first few seconds. Okay, well, there's Billy. That's amazing. And then what? There's Mick. Also, so then the whole thing, Amelia's got to tell him what happened and catch them all up and catch everybody else up in case it's been a while since you've watched Dino Fury, or maybe you didn't watch Dino Fury and you just see it and you clip it on, and there you go. That's what you get. But Mick and Billy were out on a research trip. So Billy and Mick were out for a research trip looking for the altar for the Cosmic Fury Zords, which we stumbled into. So that's where Zedd was. So, the Rangers are having this huge fight. The Morphomasters are there. It's like, oh my god. Hearing David's ADR again, just, oh my god. He hits it. He's done it for so freaking long. Zedd, his streamer, fangirl, OMZ, I have a feeling I'm gonna love this. I really am. Just because it's in my wheelhouse a little bit. I get it. But I think I'm really gonna have a lot of fun with it. And also the fact that they said OMZ. Come on, right? Oh, by the way, I took notes. Yeah, I actually took notes for this. Y'all, Scrozzle then appears. So here you have Billy, we have Mick, we have Scrozzle, and then Zedd, but we knew he was going to be there. And Scrozzle's got this, secret weapon for him, but it's not ready yet. So I don't know, he's still working on it or whatever. These squidrels, they're going to strip planets of their resources and create basically minions, and they're called the Zentinels. The Zentinels, I don't know. We just came up with it, I guess, or somebody knew and they leaked it. But Zentinels is what it is, and I actually really dig them. I think they're kind of neat looking. They do. The Rangers do mention that they're like, oh, it'd be nice to have Zords right now because they all actually disappeared. They got their powers, but not the Zords that come with them. Doodrip is the villain of the week, I guess, and his big thing was he had to make a thing to make the Rangers evil, except he spread it all over everyone, and everyone's like, this is stupid, this didn't work, and Zedd's like, I told you it would only work on that Blue Ranger. That Blue Ranger, of course, being Ollie, because Ollie had already been hypnotized or whatever by Lord Zedd before, so I'm gonna guess he was more susceptible. Also, oh my god, evil Ollie, we're gonna eat this season. Oh my god, he's hyping it up, and it is so freaking good. So they're having this big fight, and they're using at least their cosmic portals because they don't have Zords or anything else. They're kind of getting people through portals. During the live stream I did on Wednesday or whatever, some people had mentioned, oh, I wonder if it's gonna be Ollie that gets Javi's arm, right? Well, it wasn't. But Ollie was the one who pushed Zato through a cosmic portal, throwing him into space. Thanks, Ollie. Good job. Good job. So, yeah, he gets Zato through the portal. The streamer girl is she's really annoying, but it's funny. And so I'm kind of digging it. Scrozzle's weapon finally comes up, and oh my gosh, it is called the Master Captivator. And I'm sure you're really surprised, but it captures Master Morphers. Morphin Masters. I'm saying Master Morpher because this is all. Were you lucky enough? Let me know in the comments. Were you lucky enough to get a Master Morpher? I paid $50 to get Hasbro Pulse Premium, so I could get two. One will be opened, and I will review it, and it will go on the shelf. The other one is going to stay mint in box, inside of a box, and I will pass it on to my daughter. Right? The Master Captivator, and what does it start doing? It sucks up the Morphin Masters. They're just pew, pew, pew. It's like Duck Hunt. Seriously, the guy's just bang, bang, bang. And they all just, they sucked. It's like Ghostbusters, except it was Morphin Masters, and they went down really. I mean, I get, it was a machine specifically to capture them, and you know what? They're dead. So it was getting on. We got green first, and we're all like, oh shit. And then it just started getting all of them. And it was like, they were just shooting hit. Like, the dog never came up, y'all, from Duck Hunt. The dog never came up. It was fire and true. Until it got to the red one, which fought a little bit, but basically threw his staff. There you go, the Master Morpher staff that we saw Zato with, you know, like, later in the season. Although we don't actually have Zato right now, we did get the Master Morpher staff. And then once they kind of knew it was going, like, this is bad, we have to retreat. They all retreated, but the Morphin Master put it in Javi. I honestly, I don't remember after rewatch if he was just the closest or whatever. Like, put a thing in his brain of, like, go to this place, go to this altar, this is where you need to go. And it was on the planet. So they teleported and they ended up right there. Mick's like, oh, it's the altar of Zordinia. You know, these are the Cosmic Fury Zords. And there's this little hole and it looks like a key. And they're like, I bet the Master Morpher fits in there. And Javi's like, let's go. And Mick, as soon as he did it, even though Mick stopped him, it was like, this is going to be it. Like, this is it. He's going to use it to call the Zords. And, you know, he was like, okay, so I'm not going to do it. But then they get found. And they start getting attacked because the giant Squidrill is, like, just shooting all around. And if it destroys the altar, you're not going to get the Zords at all. So Javi's like, it's me or all the Zords. And he just slams it in there. And oh my god, just the lightning, everything. The music comes up, the Zords come out. And it's just like, yeah! And it's really cool. Javi gets blasted back. And it's just like, my arm. And it's a flayed jacket. Like, it ends right there. And there's nothing. And he did, oh my gosh, like, the acting, I love. It was, like, as soon as he saw it, like, I swear, somehow Chance either made his face look white or they did it in, like, post. But it just looked like the color was draining from him. He's like, oh, you know, like, he's going into shock, you know, let's get him. They get him out of there. They have the Zords, so we have Mick and Javi are out. So here we're left with Amelia, Izzy, Ion, and Billy, and they're like, we need to grab some Zords to stop this Squidrill from destroying, you know, the entire planet. And they're like, which one do you want? I don't remember who said it. Is Ion, or is he like, oh, which one do you want to get? And Amelia immediately is like, I don't care which you grab, but we have to have the line for the middle. I'm going straight for that one. And, I mean, really, it's just that leadership of Amelia that she's had all along, but immediately started stepping in, helping with everything. The Zords are semi-autonomous, which I also love in a Zord. Billy, it's how they're gonna have to do it. They don't have 10 Rangers, you know? So, yeah, the Zords are a bit self-driving. You can kind of pilot, like, switch to remote mode and stuff. That's fine. If that's what it takes, it's gonna be great. So, during all of this, obviously, Ollie is on the Squidrill, and he's, you know, destroy them. And Amelia is like, don't destroy him, you know, I love him. Which she did, she says I love you, and it may have been spoiler, I kind of watched, like, episode 1, 2, or so. But yeah, they definitely, is like, oh, I love you, and it's kind of awesome. Amelia goes in and is like, I'm gonna try to save you, Ollie, I know you're in there. And he totally, like, I'll just kill you, like, I don't care. So she puts them all to sleep, grabs him, they get out, and the Rangers destroy the Squidrill, which, oh man, the people who own the Squidrills they're a riot. They're a riot. They enter the ship, though, right? Or the ship, the base at this point, I guess. It's the base. And as soon as you walk in, oh my god, it's Pop. It's Tarek. It's Mick. Solon. Like, they're all there. And it made me I'm just like, yay, I'm getting to see these characters already. And it just makes me, like, really, really happy. And Amelia does kind of what she's been doing. I mean, she steps up as leader. It's like, guys, I know this is awful, but, you know, we can do this. Whew. Yeah. So, maybe she's not, you know, she's not Zato, but she definitely stepped up. I mean, he's dealing with a lot of Zato stuff right now. Like, he had him, and then he's gone, and, like, I can't wait to see, I mean, in a good way, I can't wait to see what his mental down spiral's gonna be. You know, Ollie and Javi are both in the med bay, the same one we've seen, you know, multiple times throughout the show. And Lonnie is there, Ollie's mom, which another one that I'm like, are we gonna get to see him? And I called. I'm like, I called it, but like, they were in the first week. So I was like, they gotta bring these characters in to at least like bridge us back to Dino Fury, make us very familiar with them. A lot of them in the base, which was great. Tarek, I mean, Void Knight Daddy is wearing a Hawaiian shirt. It was really cool. But when it came down to it, you know, Javi's stable, Ollie's stable. They're just he's got neurotoxins. Javi doesn't have an arm, and it just comes down to Millie being like, you know, we can do this, and then Billy being just that seasoned vet. You know, whenever they did the Zords, he's like, all right, it's Megazord time. You know, it just was so good hearing Billy say it. It's just, he's just good. I mean, he's done it so long. It's really, really good, right? But you know, we end on Billy just saying, you know, today is just the beginning, and that's where episode 1 ends. And I'm like, oh my god, that was 10% of the season right now, and I'm like, it's so good. I'm really, really loving it. I just look, you know what? I don't even like. I don't want to be cynical. I'm not gonna look for crap that I don't like. I'm just gonna enjoy all of this. This is it, you know, Power Rangers as we know it is ending after this. There's going to be a reboot and stuff like that, but man, oh man, that was a great first episode, and I'm hyped. I hope you are too. Let me know in the comments what you thought about Cosmic Fury episode 1. It's amazing. I can't wait to get these edited and get them out to you. I don't even know what time it's going to be. I don't know what a sleep is. Please forgive the ramblings as we go on in this, but follow, subscribe, whatever to find out more. But I'm cosmically furiously hyped or something. I'll see you in episode 2 review. No, so Jay, I love you. I think you're awesome. Okay, bye. Toodles.